Here's an interesting one. Why are you raising in December when you already raised in May?
That's a good question.
Let's say when we discussed with Michel, it was we will be only interested to raise if we raise at the same conditions that we wanted to raise for Series B. Initially, we wanted to raise Series B at end of 2022. But if it's the same conditions with the right partners we wanted for Series B, then we should do it now. And the reason is, well, it helps on recruiting a lot. People might say no sometimes because they feel that we're only a Series A company, and this is no longer the case. And we see that already now. Second, well, it puts a spotlight and it helps on revenues and also on brand perception. Like we have some companies that didn't want to use the technology yet because we were still a Series A company. So in the end, it helps every step of the way. Let's say where we would be in mid 2023 if we raised with our Series B end of 2022 or end of 2021. I would say we would be a much better place if we raised in the end of 2021.
Yeah, and the other thing is about building the organization. I mean, our milestone goal, they are the same whether we raise the Series B in 2021 or in 2022. And at that point, having the capital to actually execute on our vision and on the organization building, it removes a lot of risk from how we think about it. We can just focus on building the best product and building the best team now.
In the end, this is very beneficial to the community because we'll be able to reach 100 engineers in the team and to build a better product faster.
This kind of ties into that. How do you see the challenge scaling from 30 to 300 people? How will that affect how Airbyte runs today?
It is going to be, as always when companies scale, it is challenging. I think at that point is, one thing we've done very early on with the team was writing down how we're thinking about the company values, what kind of individual we want to bring into the team. And at that point, it's just, we should not compromise on who we bring in just for the sake of growing fast and making sure also that we build the right infrastructure. So that's what we were saying before, which is we want to make sure that we have the best support for the new people that are coming in. We have the best onboarding for new people joining the company, the best experience as you start. And I think if we put the right infrastructure and we stay true to our value, I don't want to be over optimistic. It will be a mess sometimes. It is normal, but we'll be ready to accommodate it.
And I feel also, I would just add that we were also focusing on bringing in a lot of senior roles and team leads so that in the end you have many swim lanes, because they would be able to grow their own team. And that means that if you have many people growing their own team, it makes it easier to scale.
And one thing that is also important is the first people that we've also brought into the company, they are also part of being the foundation because they are setting the example for people that are coming in. That creates a very, very solid foundation. And now new people are going to be looking at what were people that joined earlier, how are they doing? What do they do? How do they behave? How do they handle this kind of situation? So at that point, it's just about leading by example for the people that have been with us early.